Absolute chaos this morning when it came down to Madden 23 KB02 content went live. Well, weekends, by the way, we're going to be going through. Look at that 93 pull, by the way. That was my first KB0 reroll pack of the day. We pulled a 93, but we're going to be going through, investing-wise, like what I'm really doing, when to buy back your team. I'm going to give you guys some days that I think is best when it comes to buy your team when the market is going to be the lowest. But this morning, if you were not on, it was chaos, and it wasn't really about the 84 plus KB0 reroll, which, by the way, you guys in the comments, let me know how they've been if you guys have liked them. They weren't bad for me in this little batch, around 50,000 trading, but it had to do more with the 35,000 coin KB0 2 pack. Originally, the odds for the pack, at least labeled, were very, very good. It had a 26% chance at a 93, and 88% chance at an 89. And only for a 35k pack, that is pretty good, especially in the morning when the 93s were going for around 150, 160, 89s going for around 25k. It was a really good pack. Now, personally, me, I opened like 2 million worth. I lost 100, 200k. I only pulled 5 93s. Now, about an hour and a half after, everyone, of course, going crazy on social media, like saying how good the packs are, they, in quotes, nerfed the pack. They changed the odds on the screen. Now, 93 overalls went down to 14%, 89s went down to 66%. Now, those odds matched what I got in the pack, so I don't even know if they were ever 26% for 93. Some people felt like they were getting a 93 every single pack. For me, right, I got like 5 and 50, so it felt like I had around that 14% odds range. Do we get make rights? If you open KB02 coin packs in the first hour or two, are we going to get make rights? I want to say yes, because the odds were mislabeled, right, as a consumer. So I've never really been a part of a huge make rights, but if I can get 2 million coins back in those packs, that would be very nice. Heading on over, though, to the trading market, how has it reacted? It's down, and it's going to be continuing to go down. Right now, the general price of trading is at around 3 per. That is going to be your 93 overall Campus Heroes, which are, some of them are around 100,000 coins. This right tackle is flooded on the market. You can pick them up, right? That 96,000 one up there is like, I want to say 2.8, 2.9. You also can pick up some 89 overall Campus Hero 2s for under 20,000. You can buy some at 17, 18,000. Right? That's like 2.7, 2.8 per. That's kind of where we thought trading was going to be at. The other players, the other content, the other programs are definitely lagging behind a little, but just from this morning, trading was like 3.7, 3.8 for the first hour or two, and I took a little nap, woke up, trading is down to 3. So what does this mean for the higher tier cards, the meta cards? Well, Ghost, for example, Zero Chill cards, you guys remember the 90 plus Zero Chill reroll is still in the store, and as that reroll becomes cheaper and cheaper, the content inside the reroll has to become cheaper and cheaper. You're seeing Ghost cards, right, 95 overalls. Some of them, Marshawn Lynch, the players that had overalls drop during Campus Hero 2, like running back, like corner, you would say Charles Woodson up a little bit, but we'll get into it. But for the most part, these cards are significantly down. Zero Chill cards, more so 95 overalls, under 300,000 coins. You get Calvin, Sean Taylor, TJ Watt, 300k. Denzel Ward, your linemen are going for like the mid 300s. LT all the way down to 250k. If you sold your team, if you sold your team last week, if you've already made millions of coins, your cards have gone down a ton. Now, one thing, right, that I don't think a lot of people are looking at, right, you might look at the Ghost, you're like, oh, Herman Moore's back up to 500k, Julius Peppers like 450, Will Shields 500k. I don't know why, but you can go ahead and do the Ghost and Madden Pass set for really cheap. You can do this for coins, right, as a coin method set. You can do this to build your team out. At 94 overall Ghost of Madden present, they're going in the low 200s. You could buy at 210. And the 92 overall stocking stuff for players are going for 100k. You could snipe them for like 90 to 95. You can do these sets for 400k, and there are Ghost cards still going for 480, 490, and 500k. So, yeah, take that as you want. You can make some coins off that. Don't buy any Ghosts that's above 400k, because you could just do their set for cheaper. And honestly, I think the Ghost market and Zero Chill market is going to continue to go down, as well as training is going to continue to go down. And that leads me into my next segment, which is, right, buying back your team. I already said, if you sold your team last week, especially 94s and 95 rated cards, you have saved so much. You've saved millions of coins. If you sold your team more so like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week, you still have saved coins 100%. Just not as much. So if you want to really get the huge savings, you probably have to wait a few days. Now, my thing is, I think the best buy day is going to be Saturday. Remember, we still have LTDs in those Campus Hero rerolls. It's a new reroll, right? People are going to want to roll. There still is, you could say, demand for training. But as soon as those LTDs leave the reroll, in my opinion, the demand is really, really going to fall off. Another thing we do have to recognize, right? If we go back to the past 2 times the TVP's been taken away, yes, there is that immediate fall, right? You go from 22 down to around 16. But in the days after, right, in the Friday, Saturday, Sunday fall in the TVP removal, training gets even cheaper. So I want you guys to understand that while training has crashed today, and you might think, oh my god, it's 3 per. It's going to get cheaper. We go back to the one that happened in late November, right? 8.5 down to 5, then to 4.7, then to 4.5, then to 4.2. My day, now I'm personally not going to be buying on this day because I have to make a YouTube video. I think I'm going to buy later tonight on stream to make a video on it, but the best overall day, if you can wait, I think it's going to be Saturday. Saturday, no LTDs and rerolls, right? We'll have that LTD in Legend Packs, but that's Legend Packs. New 96 Legends, that means new Legend odds, new Legend Packs technically. And there's going to be a bunch of pack supply with, again, I don't think very much demand. Rerolls die off very, very fast this year. Soon as there's no LTDs, no one wants to roll. So I think training right now, which is at like 2.8, 2.93 per, I think it gets down into more of the mid-2s, and I think you see the promos, the content that is not because right now Campus Hero 2 is the cheapest training. I think you're going to see Legends, you're going to see other types of cards sort of catch up to that training ratio that Campus Hero 2 is at with the Legend Packs. So they give a variety of cards out, especially Legends, right? You really shouldn't be buying Legends until Saturday. You're going to save a lot of coins then. But if you do want to buy your cards right now, right, like I said, if you sold last week and you want to go buy right now, you're saving millions. Go ahead, right? Buy your team. Just understand they're probably going to go down a little bit more. I think 2.5, and this also kind of leads me into investing. I'm not going to be making any sort of investments, any trading investments until Saturday. My number's 2.5. I don't want to buy anything, whether it be trading investments for when TVP returns, trading investments for eventually Team of the Year, Team Diamond investments, which are going to be mid to high elites. I don't want to be buying those cards until the training ratio is more so along the lines of 2.5 per or less. That is my magic number, and I think we're going to easily hit it on Saturday. We'll probably still be it right from Saturday, probably until like Tuesday, Wednesday. I do think the TVP, little hot take, I think the TVP returns next Thursday, albeit it's probably going to be very expensive. So training isn't going to go right from 2.53 back to 5. It's going to go something from the lines of like the mid-2s back to 3, the mid-3s. That's all I really think it's going to be, which is why I need to be buying training at 2.5 and not 3 per. So I know we have a bunch of investments we are going to be making the next 7 days, but today and really tomorrow, it's just going to be observing day. We're just going to watch as training trickles down in price, and then hopefully on Saturday, we get some good Legends, we get some good pack supply, and we're able to buy training over the next days after Saturday. For around 2.5 per, but that's really all I wanted to cover. I mean, I think Saturday is going to be the day when training finally hits, you know, probably its lowest it's going to be until the TVP returns. Buying your team back, you can buy it today, you're saving millions, but expect your cards to still go down in price a little bit by Saturday. One thing I will say with the 96 overall Campus Hero 2 cards at 400k, they are very, very cheap. I think you can go ahead and buy them right now. I don't know how much cheaper they can really get. 400k is like the mid-3s, and a mid-3s for a 96 overall card is a very good price. Normally the champions are going to go for significantly above the lowest training ratio, so mid-3s for the 96 overall heroes, or heroes champions, is pretty good. So if you want to go out and get the new Campus Hero 96s, just, you know, I think you could pull the trigger at 400k. Maybe they get down to 375, maybe 350, but that's, I mean, shoot, that's getting into where, like, I'm almost going to buy them for training there because it's just in bulk. And the last little thing, LTDs, so Davion Clowney and Devontae Smith. We did not get Reduxes, by the way. I do expect Reduxes next Thursday. Almost a guarantee. LTDs across the board are down in price. The whole market's down in price. Yeah, kind of as expected. But LTDs, Davion Clowney and Devontae Smith. I personally am not investing in them. They are 96s, so they don't have a chance of getting Redux in the near future. I don't really want to buy LTDs into a falling market. Devontae Smith more specifically, just because we didn't get a 96 wide receiver champion. So wide receivers in general, like you saw, Herman Moore has actually jumped up in price a little bit. But Devontae Smith isn't even that great of a card. He's not that he's not a tier above any wide receiver. He has 95 speed, his abilities aren't that good, and his height isn't that good. I think the next 96 receiver we get is going to have 96 speed, and you're going to see Devontae Smith really, because again, the new 96 cards we're going to be getting, champions, right, even for Team of the Week, is going to be significantly cheaper than 850k. So Devontae Smith, I don't really think, neither Jadeveon or Smith, I don't think are good investments. You can buy them for your team if you want to do that. It is going to be tomorrow evening or tomorrow night. The last few LTDs have been very consistent. You want to buy them on the last day they're in rolls in the evening, in the nighttime. That is when they're going to be the cheapest. Clowney, if you want to invest, I guess you can, but I'm not really trying to buy, I would say, super expensive LTDs in a falling market, right? Training is going to continue to drop. Cards across the board are going to continue to drop in price. And I'm not really trying to hold, you know, very expensive cards in that kind of market. But who knows? These cards might go up in price because they're only in the Campus Hero reroll and not in TVPs. But that is all for the video. We're going to have a string of videos. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to break down. I'm going to have a Team Diamond 2 investing video. Just going to go through the overalls and the types of cards I'm trying to buy. We're going to go look at the Team Diamond 2 promos from the last 2 years of Madden, see how they went, what their set requirements were. Saturday, I'm probably going to have a team update video as well as just a general training investment video, because that's when I think we'll be buying training. So tons of videos over the next few days. Comment if you have any questions, like if you've enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.